to introduce our first comic, Ryan Goldshire.
Yeah!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like you heard, this is a show for UCLA, which is cool because I've always wanted to work with underprivileged kids.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Los Angeles Bias. As usual, I'm your host, Russell, here at the University of Southern California. I made sure to put a little bit of gusto on that one. This is probably take number like 35, 36 at this point, so if I put in bloopers to this video, which I kind of have to now, you'll understand why. But yes, so it's been a couple of weeks since our last video. A quick shout out to Ryan for that intro. Thank you very much for that. But yes, so it's been a couple weeks since we put out our last video. All in all, not too much has happened in the world of USC or UCLA football. The main focus of this video will be USC Spring Game, which took place last weekend. I had the opportunity to go to that. Got you guys some footage. So yeah, look at that. Brand new football footage from USC. I think this is the first footage that wasn't from the Rose Bowl in a long time. Definitely the first time this semester. But yeah, so it was very exciting to go out there, go to the Coliseum, be able to, you know, really go see some football again. It was nice to really get back at it. The Coliseum filled up to about, I would say about a third capacity. I was impressed.
Welcome to the Spring Game. Wow, look at all the $5 material.
With the amount of people that actually came out to go see, which was pretty much a glorified practice, if I could speak correctly, it'd be fantastic. But yes, so this week we'll be talking about this USC Spring Game. Next week will be the NFL Draft, and then the week after that will be UCLA's Spring Game. So expect news regarding all the players that were drafted, as well as UCLA's Spring Game in the next episode. But let's go ahead and just jump on into USC Spring Game. So I think for most people, the main attraction to this game was to go see the quarterback, to go see Sam Darnold, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who pretty much cemented himself as a Heisman favorite for this upcoming season with his performance in the Rose Bowl. I think a lot of people came out to go see, okay, you know, how's he looking? How's our, you know, pretty much our redshirt sophomore looking at what may be his like legendary season here at USC, where, you know, a team where people are like, oh, they're going to go to the national championship, oh, they just won the Rose Bowl, they're going to be top 4 easy. You know, no pressure or anything, kid, but we expect you to not only win the Heisman, but lead this USC team, which has just been plagued with, you know, sanctions and haters and all this stuff for the last like decade. Yeah, no pressure, kid. But yeah, so it was nice to get out there, go see the game. There was this cool $5 table, which really ended up being a $10 table. Leave USC to do that, to advertise, oh, $5 table, everything here will be $5. Then you get there and it says, oh, everything is $5 except for apparel. Except for apparel. Literally 95% of the stuff that was there was apparel. But all in all, I got some cool stuff. I got a cool Christmas sweater. Like, it's legitimately an ugly Christmas sweater, like USC one. It's being washed right now, so maybe I'll show it to you guys in the next video. And I got a lunchbox too. This school has a way of just making you waste money. That's besides the point. But yes, so Sam Darnold, he came out, you know, he didn't get all too much playing time. I think the coaches in general just wanted to showcase him just a little bit, but also show off the other quarterbacks. You know, Sam Darnold looked great. He showed his mobility.
Ooh, there goes Sam. Ooh, Sam.
Ice cold lemonade, ice cold water.
I'm definitely gonna have a couple clips of that in this video. He had a couple pretty nice throws.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Very nice.
But I think the other main stories to this practice were the backup quarterbacks, Matt Fink, and then the early enrollee, Jack Sears, who also came from the same high school as Sam Darnold. In regards to Matt Fink, He looked okay. You know, he didn't look terrible. It didn't look fantastic. I think he's going to be a quarterback where, you know, if something were to happen to Sam Darnold, maybe he gets a bad twisted ankle, he can't finish the game. I think Matt Fink is a capable quarterback number 2 to go in there and finish a game off, especially if we already have a lead or, you know, or maybe we're not playing in Alabama or something like that. And then I think Jack Sears, you know, he... it's so weird because he's like, what, 17, 18 years old? Like, that's crazy to me. But you know, he definitely showed his age at in some of these throws. But I think he's got some talent. He's got some skill. I think in a couple years, he's definitely going to pass Matt Fink to be that QB1. You know, he's definitely not Sam Darnold, but he shows some of the same characteristics. You know, they're both mobile quarterbacks. They both have arms. And you know what? I think in a couple years, he's going to be a great starting quarterback. So, you know, future looks bright at the quarterback position for the University of Southern California. Another story to watch was, you know, who was going to replace, you know, people like Juju Smith-Schuster, people like Adoree Jackson. You know, these guys are going to go make millions within a week in the NFL draft. In regards to the wide receiver position, we had Michael Pittman, Jalen Green. Deontay Burnett is currently hurt, so he didn't play. Same with Daniel Amadubebe, but I think those are going to be the 4 starting like receivers, with Daniel Amadubebe playing that, you know, tight end receiver role. Michael Pittman's going to be really good. They had a very cool play to Jalen Green where, you know, they threw it to him, and I think he was recruited as an athlete even though he played quarterback back in high school. So they threw a trick play at him, threw it to him at the wide receiver spot, and then he launched it downfield. I think he threw it to Tyler Vaughns, I think, one of those really, you know, highly skilled, highly talented freshmen. It was a great trick play, caught it for a touchdown. That was awesome to see. So I think our wide receiver core is just as strong as ever. We've got talent just so far back when it comes to wide receiver and running back. You know, Rojo looked great. All of our running backs looked great. And I think the other main story of this practice was our defense, ladies and gentlemen. You know, everyone was talking about how explosive our offense is going to be, how crazy, you know, with Sam Darnold at the wheel, even with all our pretty much brand new offensive line, how many points our offense is going to put up. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you right now, our defense won the day. If there was a winner to this practice, it was our defense. They played, you know, for it being a glorified practice, you know, this basically a scrimmage, they played extremely well. I'll put a couple of their highlights into the video, probably right around here.
Oh wow, our defense is good.
And this is just a display, you know, in the running game, they were able to get a couple stops. In the passing game, you know, there's definitely no clear replacement for Adoree Jackson. A lot of people are saying Jack Jones is going to take that place, but, you know, it's so hard to replace someone like Adoree. But, yeah, I think our defense is going to be, whew, people better watch out. You know, the story for USC has always been, you know, look at this offense, look how many points they're going to put up. But this is going to be, you know, I really wasn't a SC fan during the Pete Carroll era. I've heard and, you know, seen some YouTube stuff about their defense, but this is probably the best defense USC has had since the Pete Carroll era. We've got those leaders like, you know, Portis, Smith, you know, I mean, those 2 guys alone are some amazing leadership on our defensive line and linebacker core. You know, we've got, I think, Marvell Tell is still back there at safety, which is really nice. He's going to get some big hits this year, as well as hopefully a couple picks. But yeah, I think SC is well equipped for this upcoming year. You know, I can't wait for that home opener, that season opener against Western Michigan and the Broncos. And of course, I can't wait for that first game against Texas. Woo! That's going to be, such a party, such a game. That's going to be just amazing. It was really cool to see the seniors, or well, the guys who were going off to the NFL draft, get their Rose Bowl rings.
49.
During this practice, it was really cool to honor them. you know, some great standing ovations for like Adori and Juju. It was just really nice to see them get some recognition, which, I mean, let's be honest, they've gotten plenty of recognition. But yeah, so a little bit of a shorter episode for you guys this week. The next episode will definitely be longer. Like I said, we're going to go into the NFL draft as well as UCLA spring game. But yeah, just to finish off the episode, it was my 21st birthday about a week ago, actually. So I have some, I wouldn't call them highlights, but just, you know, a couple clips from that, this time featuring my grandpa and a couple of pets. Let's just say pets he got about a month ago. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Los Angeles Bias, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye-bye.
Proper attire requested. I think we're good. I look great. Thanks, man.
Prime rib.
Oh, it's really dark in here.
You do the Lowry cut? The Lowry cut?
You know what? I think that's
bit of
probably what
Lowry's.
a traditional and most
It's
popular.
really dark in here.
Lowry's cut. Thank you.
Medium rare grainy, mashed corn and spinach, please. It's a little bit hot here, so do be careful. So I can set it down for you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm immune to it right now.
Okay.
Calluses.
Yeah, exactly. How about for you? So what are you going to have
Lowry's
today?
cut, medium.
Medium? Okay. End cut. The end cuts do tend to be...
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's our small cut.
It's a little bit.
That one's 16 ounces right
Really?
there.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
It's
pretty decently
Salmon
sized.
for you, okay?
Wish I had like a coin for like reference or something like that.
Well, but just put your fork or...
Put a spoon.
Yeah.
Forks and spoons come in different sizes. I guess that looks pretty good.
Unbelievable amount.
It's pretty big. I don't know. Fork for reference? I don't know. It's large. It's very large. Excited.
This is the Yorkshire pudding, which is just like a dipping bread.
Are they darling?
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Let me let them out. You can pictures. They'll come out and just join us.
Should I just like give him the peanut first?
No, you don't even have to do
Hi
that.
there. Oh wow,
Come
you're
on,
excited.
guys. How are you?
Did you see how fast he ate the thing? Should I just hold it out?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can if
wait.
you want.
Hey, do you want this? Do you want the peanut? Yeah, you do. Oh, he took the peanut. He was like, "Where's my peanut?"
Your turn.
Hi
Just
there.
put it flat in your
Hi
hand.
there. He's like, "Come on, give me my food, my turn." Excuse me.
Hi
excuse me,
guys,
sir.
how are you? Yes, come on up. There you go.
Oh.
There you good girl.
He's like, "All right, thank
Hey,
you."
come here.
That's enough.
They want to be fed.
Okay, lighting is a little bit creepy, but that is okay. We're back. It's been a while. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Los Angeles Bias. As usual, I'm Russell here at the University of Southern California. I forgot what I was going to say. You can tell it's been a while. Well, I'm your host, Russell, here at the University of Southern... I can't even say the name of my school right now. On into the topic. The worlds of UCLA or USC football. Crap, dude. This is like take 17 or whatever.